So, Brock made it safely back. How was Orbit? Yeah, fair enough. Not as exciting as you might think then. So, there's an awful lot of people out there. An awful lot of people. So, I've been provided with some interesting statistics. There are 1,082 attendees at Confuzzled 2014. That makes an increase of 210 on last year. So thank you everyone, all of you new guys who come along for the first time. Thank you so much for coming along and making this the biggest yet. We're now up to 114 members of staff and crew. All these guys are here to make sure you have an amazing time. So round of applause for the staff, please. And as a particularly impressive feat, we are now up to 527 registered fursuiters. That's a whopping 50% of our attendance. And we have people here representing 29 different countries. That's 4 more than last year. We now, for the first time, we have an attendee, at least one attendee from every populated continent on the planet. So, as I'm sure you've noticed, we're in our new home this year. So, what do you think of the hotel? So, should we just go home then? I'm going to try that again. What do you think of the hotel? That's much better. So, on the subject of the hotel, I'm now going to ask our venue manager to come on stage. That's Rizzo to most of us, and he'd like to let you know some things about the hotel and a few surprises which only became known to me about 30 seconds ago. So, enjoy.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love this bit so much. So yeah, new hotel, new venue, what do you think? I can't tell you how much they're excited to have us here and how thrilling it's been to work with them over the year. But just before I run through and give you some information on the boring bits, I'm afraid, I had an email this morning from the Hinkley Island and they just wanted to wish everyone here to have a good time and good luck. They do miss us. So yeah, moving on then, I'm going to give you some boring stats as well. So of the 790 bedrooms, we're now holding 500 of them. So excellent, we weren't expecting to get that high, so we're really impressed. As a contract value, all of you lot to us now worth over £250,000. So really well done, thank you very much. Now, what I'd like to do, and before I introduce this lovely lady who has been helping me for the last year, is quickly tell you the story again of when we came here to actually negotiate on the place. We hadn't told the Hilton who we were as a client. And when we came in for the first meeting, when we sat down and we were introducing ourselves, they came out with a portfolio about this thick. And they explained to us, we know who you are, we've done our homework, we really want your event here. I believe it is true. And to tell you a bit more about the story of the last year, I'm going to introduce you now to Liz Watson, who is the Director of Business Development at the Hilton, and she's really looking forward to meeting you all. So if you can give her a round of applause, please, and I'll introduce Liz.
Thank you, Rizzo. I have to say, what an amazing sight from up here. We've done some events at this hotel, but this is just amazing. And thank you for just such a wonderful atmosphere. Myself and the team from Hilton Birmingham Metropole would really like to welcome you to the hotel and to thank you for bringing your convention here. I want to introduce a few people. So, first of all, my own mascot. man that makes it all happen. So after meeting Rizzo and our meetings, this is the man that makes it happen. This is Max, who's our Director of Operations. Next, this is the man that you need to really be sweet to, because this is the man with the money. This is Keith, our Director of Finance. The man that was here to welcome everyone with his tea, Nick from front of house. Next we have our little elf, our health and safety man, Andrew. The man that keeps everything working, Rob Jenkins, who's our chief engineer. The team who help keep us fed and watered, Graham and Christina, who are from food and beverage. Last, our three important ladies, Caroline and her team of guest relations managers, Caroline, Bogner and Astrid. And where's the chef? Where's Ernest? Just a minute, sorry, we've lost the chef, who of course is really important because he's the man that cooks all the goodies. Where is he? I'm not leaving the stage without you seeing him. Here he comes. Oh, what have you got there, Ernest? Whoa. It's the cooking the prop. Thank you. I've seen lots of photos of us. Guys, can we have a photo this way? Because this really is an amazing sight. So let's take some photos of all you. Thank you very much for inviting us on stage. Have a wonderful weekend.
So thank you very much, Liz and the Hilton staff. Another round of applause. Thank you. Continuing tradition of me avoiding speaking as much as possible, Rally Cat is going to introduce our wonderful charity for this year.
Didn't want to break with the tradition there. So yes, I'm Rally Cat. A few words about the charity, but before I get on to this year's charity, I thought I'd give you a quick update for last year's charity, STA Ferret Rescue. For those of you that were here, you will have seen the ferrets scurrying about and doing ferret racing and all of that, and we raised a phenomenal £11,434. With more of you here, I'm confident we can break that total. One of the best parts about my job is being able to phone the charity afterwards and deliver that good news, so I'm confident that I'll have some great news to deliver this year. But again, just on the charity front, I do have a quick update from the charity from last year, from Claire. We had a lovely time with you all last year and were absolutely overwhelmed by your generosity. I was in my car when you rang with the final total. Thankfully I was stopped at traffic lights, otherwise I would have crashed. We've been very busy in the last 12 months since we last saw you. We've got new fences, a revamped rescue shed, new coops and runs and some very happy ferrets. That's just a few of the things that we've used your money for. Other things have been the usual items, vet's bills, food. Ferrets seem to eat a lot of food. No, last year we had about 200 ferrets coming in, and this year shaping up for even more, so we're very full at the moment. Thank you. You have helped provide much needed care for the ferrets. Claire Shuttleworth, STA Ferret Rescue. So you've done a great job. This year, Cat Survival Trust are with us, and they have a sanctuary here in the UK, but they go beyond just providing a sanctuary here in this country. We're not exactly overwhelmed with big cats roaming free in Britain, but there's a few east of Bodmin Moor and that kind of thing. But obviously, as many of you will know, many of the species of big cats are an endangered species. So to help go further and to actually do something about this problem, the charity have a reservation in Argentina. So it's not just here in the UK that they're doing good work, they're actually helping to make a real impact by looking after the natural habitat that many of these species of big cat live in. Now, one of the things that I know that you'll be wondering is, will we have big cats here? Unfortunately, no, we won't. But what I can tell you is that, seeing as the cats aren't coming to us, there is going to be an opportunity for some of you to go to the cats. We've got some fantastic items in the auction this year that the charity have submitted, possibly the best ones we've ever had. And like I say, there's potentially an opportunity there for you to be going along and seeing the cats in the sanctuary here in the UK. So that's all I'm going to say about that. If you want to know more, you'll have to come to the auction. So please do turn up for that. It's a fantastic opportunity. The charity are actually here not just for one day this year, they're here for the whole convention. They are actually manning a table in the dealer's den. So this year, the charity themselves are going to be looking after the sales of merchandise. They've brought their own stuff along. So if you go to the dealer's den next to our own convention store, you'll find the charity. So you'll be able to buy the merchandise and also talk to the reps from the charity as well. If you've got questions, if you want to talk to them about their work, please feel free to interact with them. So please give, and thank you very much.
And now, moving on, something we have not yet announced. We have two guests of honour this year, as you know. Unfortunately, Rick Griffin, in proper style, is still flying here. Slightly stranded in Edinburgh at the moment, but on his way. So now he's a fairly well-known artist and writer, the creator of House Pets, which was the 2009 to 2011 winner of the Best Anthropomorphic Comic Strip Award. And he has recently published 2 short story ebooks. Now, unfortunately, he's not here, although I would thrust the microphone into his face and say, "Talk to the people," but I can't. So, however, I would now like to introduce to you our second guest of honour, Alexis Rudd, or Lex. So, Lex originally hails from sunny Essex and now living in rainy California. No, wait. She is a special effects artist, fursuit builder, toy designer for folk artists, and also a seasoned LARPer. So real breadth of skills there. So really wonderful to have you here. And you were also recently guest of honour at Midwest Fur Fest 2010. And Alex will also have a Tailors in the Table in the dealer's den. Get the words out. And so I'm just going to hand the microphone over to her, ask you to introduce herself in a little bit more detail and let you know what you can find on her table.
Hello, Ingerland. I am so happy to be here in Birmingham. No, I do have a stupid accent, but it's not that one. So thank you guys so much for having me. I've only been here less than a day so far, but it's really, really amazing. I guess very quick bit about me. A lot of it's already been said. I have a studio in North California. I am actually an American as of about 2 months, so that's really exciting, but I'm still British, and that's really cool. I know, I'm sorry guys. I kind of left. Some of you might know me. I was very lucky recently to be on a show called the Jim Henson Creature Shop Challenge, which is thank you. Really amazing opportunity on the Sci-Fi Channel in America. If you guys have seen it, then you probably downloaded it illegally, so good on you. And I've got a table in the dealer's room. I'm selling all my designed folk manners puppets, and I've made three cute puppy dog puppets. They're like littler dogs, if anybody is interested in those. And I'm going to be around the con and doing some puppetry teaching stuff, I think. I don't really know what I'm doing, but you'll find out. So, thanks guys.
Thank you very much, Lex. So, those of you who've sponsored, we did say in an email recently that we had a super secret extra item to add to your sponsor pack. They're at Stansted at the moment. However, we have a cunning plan. Niesel, where is Niesel? Raise your hand. It's already gone. He has very kindly voluntold, that he will go to Stansted this evening and collect them. So this extra gift for all of you wonderful sponsors who we love lots. You're all going to receive your very own limited edition, one-of-a-kind plushie Brock. And even better, these were designed, and all of the work, all of the design work, all of the preparation and modifications and putting up with us being really bad at replying to emails. And these are all limited edition, one of a kind. They're all designed by Lex. So we do apologise that we didn't manage to get them to you straight away, but please do keep an eye on the notice board outside operations. We'll make sure that you can come and collect them. We'll arrange that for tomorrow morning. However, that is now, after that last announcement, the end of what I have to say. So, I would like to declare officially Confuzzled 2014 is now open! You may leave.